Hey guys, Jimmy Yen here, the acupuncture neurology specialist, coming to you on Monday. Hopefully everybody had a great snow day yesterday. It hasn't snowed in probably 20 years or something like that. But it's Monday. We're going to start talking about. We'll go back to talking about movement. So Movement Monday, right? Movement Monday. And so there's this proverb, or I think it's a proverb. It's a rolling stone gathers no moss. Originally, I think it has various different meanings, like someone traveling or something like that. But the way that I'm going to interpret that proverb today is going to be a little different. So a rolling stone doesn't gather moss means if the stone keeps on moving, there's no way it's going to, when it rolls down, it's not going to start growing moss. This is not necessarily moss, but something similar. It's not going to start growing stuff if it keeps on rolling, right? Because it's in constant motion, it's constantly moving. Our bodies are in constant motion. Even when we're sleeping, we are in constant movement. And so it's just the degrees of movement that are different, right? But our cells are constantly vibrating. If they did not vibrate, we would be dead, okay? So our physical being needs to be in constant movement. And whether that's physical or whether that's mental, we constantly need to be moving forward. Because if we're not moving forward, then there's only one other direction. We're going backwards. Or you're staying still. Still, eventually, you start to grow moss, right? That's why a rolling stone or a rolling rock does not grow moss, because it keeps on moving. But if you start growing moss, then that means you haven't been moving, whether it's physically or whether it's mentally. And people say we have cobwebs in our brain. Well, that's because you're not moving your brain. You're not challenging your brain. You're maybe just a vegetable sitting on the couch watching TV. You're not really stimulating your brain. Stimulating your brain is memory, learn new things, memorize things, retain things. All the things we didn't like when we were in school. Okay, those things are actually what stimulates your brain, make you think about problem solving. Those is how to move your brain. Because if you don't move your brain's going to start growing moss, right? And so, it's crucial. Everybody, we all are not immune to all of these things. Like everything that I'm sharing with you every 5 days a week, I personally have to do myself. Otherwise, I will start growing moss in my joints. I will start growing moss in my brain, right? And so, it's important we have to maintain that. We have to build that habit and maintain that discipline. So, some people, they're all or nothing. It's like if they do a full workout, they either do a full workout or they do nothing. And if they don't have time to do a full workout, then they do nothing. But that's not life. That's not how life really is. And you're going to quit. You're going to end up quitting a lot. So, little things. Do the little things. If you don't have time to do a full workout, do a 1-minute workout. Maybe just do some calf raises, right? I do calf raises. I'm up to 100 calf raises every single day, 7 days a week. I do calf raises. That also helps my knees because I play tennis. But there's certain things that you can do. Maybe just do 30 push-ups every single day. How long does it take you to do 30 push-ups? Less than 5 minutes, right? Now, if you want to improve your health, then obviously you got to spend a little more time. But on those days that you don't feel like you want to do it, or you're just lazy, or you just don't have time, spend 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Use your own body weight. There's no excuse. You don't need any bands. You don't need any dumbbells. Just do it, right? And when it comes, that's movement. Move. You could do jumping jacks. My team, we do 10 jumping jacks every single morning. All right, 5 days a week. Even just that movement will keep you moving, and it will prevent you from growing moss on your joints. Okay, so that's the key. Is a rolling stone doesn't gather moss. A rolling rock doesn't gather moss. So don't be a stationary rock. Be a rolling stone, and so that you will constantly continue to move forward instead of moving backwards. Right. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Let me know if that makes sense or not. Comment, share this post to someone who may need this information. All right, guys, this is Jimmy Yen from Achieve Integrative Health. As always, remember, everything in life is achievable, but it's up to you to make it happen. It's It's Monday, so let's go and make it happen.